Welcome to the UK. I've come to this 100-acre off-road area to test this Ranger Raptor, and as you can see, I've parked it quite nicely. Now I stepped off there and that stayed up. Nothing changed, nothing moved, and that's down to the very cool chassis and suspension system that the Ford Ranger Raptor, the real one, comes with. This comes in petrol and diesel. Massive updates for 2023, particularly visually. We'll get around to the front in a second, but even on the back it's got these twin exhausts. It's got everything going on to be a real showstopper when you see it on the road, particularly in this orange, but it does come in blue as well. As Jody Kidd was driving an orange one earlier on, but the rest of the boys were driving blue as well. It's just a fantastic car, but let's have a look at what they're doing with the logo around the front. So you can see we're still parked at a wild angle and the car is good and solid. It's going nowhere here in the rocks, but they've really changed the front of this car. This plastic fairing with a camera in the front and a massive word Ford across the front. Of course, a lot of people think that's very US, but this is a US company. Ford is Henry Ford company in the US and is guided by European and UK. But this car looks dramatic and it has these C-shaped lights that are on the whole time that are also the indicators, and it's rugged, it's dirty, it's filthy. We've been driving it here off-road and we're going to do a Baja course right now. Just before we hit the Baja course, let's have a little squiz what this car is like on the roads. Right, let's go. What the hell? Ford, man, you do wreck my buzz sometimes. You've made a monster machine. Last time I drove Ranger Raptor was in Morocco. You can see that video on my channel if you want to have a look and see how I got on there. Arundel is the name of the town I'm moving through here. Beautiful place, big castles and a cathedral in the middle of it. It's a beautiful part of the country. This is Peterborough. This has to be the most twee town I've driven through in a long time. Beautiful town. God, the towns on here are gorgeous. Really hold on to past. The past is good. That's not going to fit. Good Lord, this is going to be tight. I got you. You're alright. I got you. You just keep going there. You're grand. Ha ha ha! Dear God, this is a big car. But people get out of the way and they just get on with it. Nobody complained. There's no people ours or not. We just went on there as if they never had. Pulborough, sorry, Pulborough, not Peterborough. Pulborough. Beautiful town. I don't know what it's like to live in, but it looks gorgeous. I'd say it's really expensive. See, there's a fruit and veg shop in the town, and a lot of the vegetables were out the front in wooden boxes. You know the place is going to be expensive when there's wooden boxes. You just know, don't you? Anyway, we still have 27 miles to go yet on this, and the car is quite comfortable. The seats are quite firm, I have to say, but it's quite comfortable to drive. And of course, being a Raptor, it gets that suspension system that just cushions the road. It's like it doesn't exist. It's just like you're floating along on some tires. That's all. You don't really feel anything happening under you. The noise is good, but every once in a while you catch out the fake amongst the real noise. You can kind of hear it. It's kind of slightly out of sequence. And so it does change. That you can hear the actual engine and you can hear this other note that's down the back. Just as two kind of separate notes. Briefly, if you're into that sort of thing, if you want that kind of thing in your life, it's lovely sound from outside. I seen an antique shop there earlier on. I should have stopped in and done cash in the attic thing or something, you know, one of those antique shows you see on daytime telly. I should do a version of that, shouldn't I? Driving the Ranger Raptor off-road is actually a comfortable experience because of that rather unique suspension system by Fox. The suspension system on the UK and Ireland spec Ranger Raptor is slightly different from the US counterparts. While it still features the Fox live valve dampers and long travel rear suspension, it's been tuned specifically for UK roads and off-road conditions. You don't just have to go slow though, you can go really fast in Baja mode. unbelievably smooth.
Take a little bit easy on the corner. That's it.
That's unbelievably smooth. I mean, we're not falling back there too hard.
Yeah.
When you're racing a car around a track like on tarmac, you learn the track real quick, but the track is changing here because we're kicking up dirt as we pass by things. And you learn its capabilities then. I'm so surprised about how quick and how gingerly you can cross the dirt areas.
It's a big car to do this.
Brilliant. That is absolutely phenomenal.
Do that in my Hilux, we'd be on the roof.
Yeah, I know, you'd be sprung out of your seat.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So that is it. We have been around the track and done our Baja mode and done everything else. Superior car. I've never experienced something so alive. It's like properly built, properly made, properly designed to do what it's doing, but it can drive down a road and make you feel like you're on a cushion of air as well. Listen, thank you very much for hitting that subscribe button every time I ask you to do it. I need more subscribers. Remember, we just got hacked recently as well, lost a lot of subscribers, so we need you back. Thank you very much for subscribing. Look after yourselves, and until the next time, I'll see you on the far side of another Baja track. I'm going to get a cup of tea now. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.